Yeah, yeah, it was one of those days. I knew I was going to have to do something, pretty special to try and catch Scotty. He was playing very solid, and I got off to a faster start to him. I was 4 under through 8 holes, and made a nice little run there, and caught up with him. But he held on really well and played well for the last few holes, and I guess it was just a pity, sort of how it ended at the last. He had a couple of chances to pull clear of me on 16 and 17. I thought I'd sort of blown my chances on 16, hitting my second shot into the bunker and not making a birdie there. And then 17, Scotty went close to making birdie there and didn't. And I just sort of stayed patient. I knew that anything can happen on this golf course, and if you just hit it into a tricky spot like Adam did on 18, these things can happen. And luckily I was just able to make that putt at the end when I needed it. Yeah, really pleased. Sort of since end of September, I've just felt in a better place mentally with, some things off the course. Definitely felt better with how my swing was, and I just felt like everything was coming together the way I wanted it to. And it's been a frustrating year, and but I've worked hard, and it's been a process, and trying to get back to winning golf tournaments again. And it was nice to be able to do it today. As I said, he had a couple of chances on 16 and 17 to really put a little bit of space between myself and him, and I think he just got unlucky with his putt on 16. It was a big lip out, and then 17 as well. It looked like he had a good putt, and it just slid by the right side. And I just tried to stay patient. I felt like giving myself a lot of chances out there, and made a few, but I thought, I said after hitting my second shot on 16, or after Adam hit his onto the green, I thought that was pretty much, I'd have to do something very special if I wanted to win from there. And he gave me a couple of lifelines, and I was able to take advantage of that at the last. Yeah, I just had a little glance there. Gary Player, Arnold Palmer, Jack Nicklaus. You got Watson, Thompson, obviously one of the greatest ever Australians. It's a trophy packed with pretty true champions of the game, the greats of the game, and it's great to put my name alongside them. Can't believe I've won. It was sort of, I didn't think it was gonna unfold the way it did. If I standing on the 18th tee, Adam must have just, I think he probably got a hard bounce with the second shot. I couldn't quite see from where we were standing, but it looked a pretty decent shot to me. It might have just been a couple of yards too far and got a firm bounce through the green. And I knew his chip was tricky, so I thought, worst case scenario, I'd have a putt for a playoff, and then all of a sudden, I have a putt for the win, and I didn't want to go extra holes. So I just, all I focused on in the putt was my routine. Didn't do anything differently. Didn't think about whether it was to win the Australian Open or whether to get the first win this year. I hit it inside right, and I just hit a putt like I hit on a putting green at any other day, and thankfully it went in.
Any more questions, ladies and gentlemen? Rory, congratulations on the week. Look forward to seeing you next year, hopefully.
Thank you.